If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. This is what T.I.'s son King posted about 50 Cent. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson got shot 9 times and did nothing. This Lil' Kim after she refused to go on a date with him. Had to duck shots because of it and started making memes. Got smoked by Jadakiss and Styles P in a rap battle. Talked tough and then ducked the beef with Fat Joe because he knew he couldn't fuck with Fat Joe on the street level. Got outsold and embarrassed by Kanye West on his 3rd album. Knew he couldn't fuck with Rick Ross musically, so he resorted to making skits. Reposted a sex tape of Tierra Marie just because. Has publicly disrespected Ashanti, Sierra, Vivica A. Fox, etc. for no reason. Ducked T.I. in a versus battle, called him a snitch even though he's the known federal informant, makes fun of T.I.'s wife as if we don't know his track record with women. Criticizes rappers for publicly speaking on politics and religion, but his coward ass won't stand for anything even though he's a known Trump supporter. Helps produce a documentary on Diddy transgressions, but won't speak on his own history of domestic violence and abuse. Makes fun of other rappers' families, but his older son hates him and calls him a deadbeat. His younger son was living in a house that Diddy was paying for. He burned his older son's mother's house. Diddy had his younger son's mother prostituting herself in his freak-off parties. The list of people he's disrespected over the years is endless. He came into the game creating unnecessary controversy, and damn near 30 years later, he's still the same attention whore. Damn. Cold-blooded demonstration. Look, I believe that 50 Cent done finally met his match. I'm talking about because usually 50 Cent would keep trolling and keep trolling. I'm talking about till he beat people down into submission, right? But in this demonstration right here, it ain't like that. 50 Cent posting all type of other stuff all of a sudden. He talking about his show about to come out and movies and you know, Broadway shows and all this old type of stuff, but still trying to be funny, right? Still trying to be funny, still jabbing at King, still jabbing at T.I., and still jabbing at T.I.'s wife. Check it out. Now, after all the back and forth and the disrespect, mudslanging and stuff like that, 50 Cent posts this. August Wilson's, Joe Turner's Come and Gone, Taraji P. Henson, Cedric the Entertainer, Debbie Allen, executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. And under that, he says this. 50 Cent, opening night, April 25th, no rappers, no bad BBLs, we know that's a jab at T.I.'s wife, Tiny. No little fucked up albino kids, we know that's a jab at T.I.'s son, King. Just sold out Broadway. What? Now look, being 100, this man's work ethic is, I'm talking about, one of the best I ever seen in my life. Give him that right there. You understand what I'm saying? We give honors what honors are due. You see what I'm saying? So now look, even though he's still doing this, he's not addressing the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is all these accusations that are being put out there by Lil' King, right? Lil' King is, I'm talking about, man, this boy right here is going ham. You understand what I'm saying? This boy right here done lost his mind. He going crazy on 50 Cent. And the cold-blooded part about all this stuff is that a lot of it is true. He is not lying. Look, let me show y'all something that this boy posted on his Instagram. Check it out.
Jackson, 29-year-old who admitted to trampling and beating 3 women at a concert.
He attacked women. Women. We were just there to see a concert. We were not there to get beat up. We were not there to get hit.
Go, go, go.
The rapper with the gangster attitude stepped on 2 of the women and punched the third in the face after jumping into the crowd in search of someone who threw a water bottle at him during a surprise concert at this club in May of 2004.
They did nothing to justify or excuse the defendant's actions.
He has demonstrated since his earlier run-in with the law as a young man that he is a law-abiding citizen.
That is not the image 50 Cent uses to sell his music, but it will have to be. Judge Robert Coomer accepted Jackson's admission of the facts, gave him a lecture on how this incident would reflect on the rapper's 9-year-old son, and then continued the case for 2 years without a finding. In the meantime, the rapper will have to submit to random drug tests, pay the medical expenses of his victims, pay court costs, undergo anger management treatment, and produce an anti-gun violence public service announcement. Jackson signed off on the deal. And then snuck out of the courthouse through a back door.
You see what I'm saying? 50 don't want to talk about that right there. He don't want to talk about that. That he admitted to beating women. Plead guilty to beating women. Not only that, the same thing that he trying to make fun of T.I. about making a public service announcement for gang violence or anti-gun violence and stuff like that, the court ordered him to do the same thing. It was a part of his probation. So he did it. We probably ain't got no video footage, but look, I don't know. T.I.'s son might come up with the video footage. I ain't got it right now. But he was court ordered to do that. And being that he was court ordered to do it, it's mandatory. Because if he didn't, his ass would have went to jail for that. You see what I'm saying? So the same thing he making fun of T.I. about, he had to do the same thing. But not only that though, he has a history of violence towards women. His first child's mother, she accused him of burning the crib down. Do you hear what I said? This man right here is accused of burning the crib down, or at least trying to burn the crib down. Check it out. Shanika Tompkins, 2008. 50 Cent was accused of involvement in a suspicious fire that destroyed a home where his ex-girlfriend Shanika Tompkins and their son were staying. He was never charged and denied any involvement. However, the child's mother believed that he burned the house down after they split up. Those is her allegations, and that's what she's putting out there. You see what I'm saying? Now, with this other woman, the one that was with Diddy, he tore the whole crib up. I'm talking about, tore every $7,000 worth of trash. He tore the whole crib up. Not only that, she's saying that he put his feet on her. Yeah, this is his child's mother that he's doing this to. You see? So one gotta think, what would make a man want to tear up the whole crib and then kick the door down and kick the woman? What would make a person want to do something like that? Yeah, them feelings got hurt. Yeah, somewhere she hurt them feelings, And that's not funny. I ain't gonna laugh at that right there, because we all done had our feelings hurt before, and that's not a good thing. That really hurts. But a lot of us, we understand, we know how to govern our emotions. A lot of us, we know how to govern our reactions. And it appears that anytime something is going on with a woman with 50 Cent, he react violently. You see? And so that's not a good thing. But, it gets deeper, right? It gets deeper because T.I.'s son the boy's on the road. Check it out. Now see, here it is, right? This is how things happen. Now, he done got his son mixed up in this whole demonstration. Because now, like I said in my last video, you can't tell somebody how to respond or to react to your disrespect. And so, King says this right here, after showing those pictures. You think you raising a man, having him sit in your lap as a teenager? That's a hoe, sir, at 50 Cent. This not AI. Now look, let me ask y'all, all the brothers, in the audience right now who has a teenage son, by show of hands, is it any time appropriate to have your teenage son come sit on your lap? Come here, boy. Come here, I gotta have a word with you, Cause see, you don't listen to me when you sit on that couch right there, when you sit at the table. You don't listen. Come sit on daddy lap. Come right here. And the boy looked uncomfortable. I'm not accusing 50 or anything like that, but the son looked uncomfortable. He got his hands in his pocket and stuff like that, and looking at his father like, damn, man, I ain't trying to sit on your damn lap. Like, man, look, I'm messing with women and stuff like that now, man. I can't be seen sitting on your lap. I'm a teenager. How many of y'all, by show of hands, when you was a teenager, your father said, come here, boy, sit right there on that lap right there? It's not happening. It's not happening. And the cold-blooded part about that is that, T.I.'s son, King, he like, man, he called the man's son out his name. You see how far this is going? Do you see how far this is going? You see? Because here it is, you want to talk about somebody's mama, and this boy right here ain't done with you. He's steady going in on you, calling your son out his name, and then you putting you on display. Like, that don't look right. I gotta be 100. Y'all, do it look right? Get in the comments and y'all tell me y'all do that to y'all sons, or y'all father did that to y'all. Get in the comments and let us know about that. And if they did, how did you feel about that? I guarantee you, it's not one man in the comments, not one man that's watching this video right now would say that. Now, you can say that, hey man, one time I tried to act tough and my dad snatched my collar. You see what I'm saying? My dad body slammed me and manhandled me and stuff like that. I got out of pocket. Or my dad got mad and got to doing this all in my face and, did one of those, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. But come here, boy. Sit right here. No. Look, I'm not even doing that with my daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, when she a baby and stuff like that, yeah, but when my daughter hit 11, 12, hey, come here, sit right here. I done told, come on, man, like, we don't do that. That don't look right. It don't look right. But now look, the boy, King, 50 met his match. He done met his match, right? He done met his match, and look, he trying to move on to bigger and better things and all that. No, they applying real pressure. They applying real pressure on him. Listen, y'all, I can't show these pictures. I can't show them. Now, I'm gonna post them over there on my other, that's the pin. This link is gonna be pinned at the top of the comment section. If you want to see these pictures, you can go over there and check them out. If you want to see something like that, I can't post it over here because I don't know how YouTube gonna act, right? But I can't post these pictures on this channel right here. But if you want to see these type of pictures, click the link that's gonna be pinned at the top of this comment section. Then you go over there, you can check it out, or you can find it on the internet somewhere because it's everywhere, right? But he got pictures of big badass 50 Cent holding dildos. Did y'all hear what I just said? Now, it's one thing, right? Some guys is freaks like that. You know what I'm saying? They, get their girl toys and then, they, be intimate with their woman, make that love lotion with her toys and, they participate, right? But this is not that. I don't know where he at, but I'm talking about, man, he holding them, smiling, like he excited, you know what I'm saying? In his hands, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, dog. Now look, hey, if you and your woman say, hey, baby, I like when you use that thing on me, this, that, and the other, Hey, look, that's y'all in the bedroom. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do in the comforts of your home. But in the public, this man right here, and they taking pictures of him. He smiling. He got these joints, big old joints. Damn, dog. I'm like, man, what is going on? Ain't nowhere in the hell. I don't care where I'm at. Y'all ain't finna put no Johnson in my hand hey, look, check this out, man. This one right here, this joint. Nah, I'm not holding that, bruh. Hey, man, get that away from me. I'm gonna act like I'm scared. Hey, man, get that away from me, man. Hey, hold on, watch out now. You not finna have that in my hand like that. This man holding it, looking at it, almost look like he caressing it, admiring it, smiling. That's too much. That's too much. I don't think he should have messed with King because King is not playing with him. And King is digging up all type of receipts. I'm talking about, and just putting it all out there. I'm talking about, and not only that though, he dealing with the father too. T.I. got the #1 song in the country right now. Probably the #1, 2, and 3 songs in the country right now, because I'm talking about, he clowning them. You see what I'm saying? So look, this is what I believe throughout all this right here. 50 Cent is not finna do nothing. He finna tuck his tail like he always do when he get defeated, right? 50 Cent is not finna, try to harm King. He might try to fight T.I. or something like that, though. I believe that he might, if he see T.I., he might want to put hands on T.I., But shit, T.I. ain't no slouch. T.I. might want to put hands on him. This man ran up on Floyd Mayweather. This man got the heart of a lion. He wasn't lying about that. Man, I'm not even running up on Floyd Mayweather. Come on, man. That man hit me 5,000 times before I'm like this. I ain't even swung. You see what I'm saying? No, I ain't trying to fight Floyd, but behind his wife, y'all remember that? Behind his wife, T.I. went to fight Floyd Mayweather. So that should tell us the mentality and the love that he had for this woman. That look, he trying to fight a professional boxer that ain't never lost against professional, and hands is lethal. His hands can kill people. You see, he got to register his hands. Floyd Mayweather, he got to put them joints and register them joints. Them is weapons. You see, and he ran up on him. Man, look, you gonna have to kill me, man. You see, so T.I. might run up on him behind Tiny. He might, and let me say something before I depart, because I see a lot of people in the comment sections, all on social media saying, well, hey, King disrespected his mama. King disrespected T.I. Listen, let me tell y'all something about family. Me and my mama can have an argument. Yeah. I'm talking about a brutal argument. But you can't. You see? Yeah. Me and my mama can cuss each other out. But as soon as you say something to go against my mama, oh, that's null and void. Hold on, mama. I will cuss each other out later on. He said something. He ain't a part of the family. You see what I'm saying? So, for all the people that's in the comments, well, he disrespected his mama, he disrespected his dad, they got into, listen, family gon' fight. I don't know not one perfect family that ain't never had no scuffle or ain't never had no argument, especially when you dealing with little boys. When little boys, when we turn into teenagers and stuff like that, man, we start thinking we grown men and we need to be put back in our place. by a grown man. You see what I'm saying? Because we gonna try it. When we become juveniles, man, we gonna try it, man. Hold on, man. I'm at the gym. I'm lifting weights now. Girls like me. I'm making love lotion and stuff. Man, I'm grown. Nah, you my dad, but man, hold on. No, you old. You see? Until that old man grip get on us and we get tossed around a few times, then, well, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I thought I was strong. With that old man strength, that man grabbed me, choked me. I was almost about to die. I started seeing my life go by. Yeah, no. Then you start getting some get right, and you're like, all right, okay, Dad, all right, okay. And Dad be about to kill you. Boy, I kill you. You better not, don't you ever. And you like, okay, all right. You see what I'm saying? Come on now. So that happens. You know, my mother. Look, man, listen. I ain't never tried my mother like that. But I seen one of my sisters try my mother like that. And she never tried her again after that. Got to talking crazy to my mama. I'm shocked and appalled. Whoa, wait a minute, hold on. And my mama grabbed that broom and was beating her and talking crazy to her the whole time. Bitch, don't you ever your wife, I'll kill you. Okay. Try to pull the weave out of her hair and everything. I kill you. You think you're grown? I said, damn, hold on. I started feeling sorry for my sister. Hey, hold on, mama, calm down. Now, wait a minute, mama. You get your way. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm cool. You see? So, kids, we gonna get into it with our parents. Because, we get to a point in our age, we start smelling our own ass. We think we grown. You see what I'm saying? So, that type of stuff right there gonna happen. Right? So, for people saying, yeah, he got into it, that don't mean that 50 Cent can do it. That don't mean that. You see, and we can see that right now. Family done came together against 50 Cent. Now, before I depart, allow me to say one last thing, right? And I want to speak to my gangsters, right? My street guys. Every time, so often, every now and then, I'll be talking about a story or something like that. And I will have the street guys, the gangsters, will come in the comment section. They'd be like, you a police ass nigga. Excuse my language, but that's what they call me, right? You a police. Now, when I first started doing YouTube, I used to get offended because I was still, in that way. And I'm like, when you call somebody a police in the hood, that's automatic fighting, shooting, stabbing, scratching, wrestling. We got to do something if you call me the police, right? We got to. So when people used to say that to me on the internet, I used to get offended. But then after a while, I said, man, you know what? I don't even know who this person is. It is what it is, right? But they still call me the police. And it's okay, because I will call the police on your ass. So, alright, now that's out the way. But, let's talk about 50 Cent. Big bad 50 Cent. Gangster, street guy, still, with all his money, still got the gangster persona, right? Now, I want every single last one of you street guys to go over to 50 Cent's Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever social media he got. And after I show you this, I need y'all to go feed him that same energy that y'all give to me. Check it out. I understand that 50 Cent is y'all boy. He my boy too. I enjoy his entertainment. I don't like, the bully tactics and stuff like that, but the entertainment, I'm here for the entertainment. But here it is, right? 50 ways to catch a killer with 50 cents. 50 ways. 50. 50 ways to catch a killer. Now, if that ain't no police shit, I don't know what is. I mean, look, I can understand, one way, but 50 to catch a killer. We supposed to be gangsters, y'all. We supposed to be street guys. we don't want to catch the killers. We want to leave the killers out in the streets so that the streets can deal with them. That's what I thought. I thought that's how it was. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But I thought that's how street guys operate. No police activity, no help in investigations, none of that type of stuff. But here we have 50 ways to catch a killer. I need y'all to show me one time, one video, one title where I said at least one way to catch a killer. Just one. Just say, hey, Hood, back in 2022, man, you did say one way to catch a killer was just show me anything. Because your boy said 50 ways to catch a killer. Now, I don't even know if the homicide detectives use 50 ways to catch a killer. Do they use 50 ways? Homicide detectives, I know y'all be watching. Get in the comments. Let these peoples know. How many ways do y'all use to catch the killers, in homicide investigation? Do y'all use 50? Because that's a lot. So I need y'all. Just come on now. We keeping it real, right? We street guys. We gangsters. We stand on morals and principles. If you right, you right. If you wrong, you wrong. But if your homeboy in the streets, listen to me, gangsters. If you had a homeboy in the streets, in your neighborhood right now, talking about 50 ways to catch a killer, what would you call him? What would you label him? Would you still be around him, kicking it with him, even though he's teaching the people, the police, 50 ways to catch killers? Would you still kick it with that person? See, y'all pick and choose. Y'all pick and choose. If your homeboy was teaching the police 50 ways how to catch a killer, man, y'all probably would kill your homeboy. Because y'all would be worried about him telling on y'all for some of the stuff that y'all done did. But this is 50 cents, right? This is a millionaire, multi-millionaire. And being that he's a multi-millionaire, he gets an excuse. Nah, that's just 50, man. He's trying to make his money, man. You know what I'm saying? But still, 50 ways to catch a killer. 50 ways. Nah, man, that's 50, man. Fifth good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a show he doing, man. He just trying to make some money. Well, if that's the case, when you see those paid informants out there helping the detectives, helping the police, helping homicide detectives solve murders and crimes, don't get mad at them. Because they doing it for the money. The same way 50 Cent is. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Now, listen, I need to give a shout out to everybody that donates to the channel. I need to give a shout out to everybody who is a member on my YouTube channel. And I need to give a shout out to everybody who is a subscribed member over there on my other channel, Too Raw for YouTube. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there.